The country's most passionate dance festivals are held here. The bridged road over a multi-island sea attracts cyclists from around the world. The longest river in the island is called Japan's last pure stream. The island is home to the country's most walked pilgrimage route. And the thick, chewy noodle is the soul food of the locals. I'm talking about Shikoku, the island of dance, pure stream, and pilgrimage. Konnichiwa. Hello and welcome to another edition of Talk About Japan. I'm Mitsuaki, your guide to Japan. Japan is made up of 47 prefectures that are broadly grouped into 8 regions. Today, we'll focus on Shikoku. Shikoku is the smallest of Japan's 4 main islands and maybe a lesser known part of the country. However, its beautiful seas and rivers, the enthusiastic dance festivals, and the pilgrimage tradition all make Shikoku a unique and attractive region. Let's first look at the overview of Shikoku and then focus on the features and attractions of each of the prefectures that make up the region. では、始めましょう! Shikoku is an island located in the southwestern part of the Japanese archipelago. It is the smallest of the country's 4 main islands. The island faces the Pacific Ocean to the south and the Seto Inland Sea to the north. Shikoku is made up of 4 prefectures, which are Tokushima, Kochi, Ehime, and Kagawa. The region has an area of 19,000 square kilometers, which represents about 5% of the country's area, and a population of 4 million, or about 3% of the country's population. Japan as a whole is a mountainous country, but Shikoku in particular has many steep mountains with relatively small flat land area. The Shikoku Mountains, which run from east to west across the island, divide Shikoku between north and south. Among the notable mountains are Mount Ishizuchi in Ehime Prefecture, the highest peak of the island at 1,982 meters. It is also the highest point in western Japan, and Mount Tsurugi in Tokushima Prefecture. Other notable topographical features of the region include Cape Muroto and Cape Ashizuri that protrude from the Pacific Ocean side, while to the west juts out the Sadamisaki Peninsula, which is known as the country's narrowest peninsula. And to the north spreads the Seto Inland Sea, a beautiful multi-island sea shared with the Chugoku region. Overall, climate in Shikoku is mild throughout the year, but it differs markedly between the northern and southern parts, divided by the Shikoku Mountains. On the Seto Inland Sea side, the Chugoku Mountains and the Shikoku Mountains block the winter and summer monsoons, resulting in a mild climate with little precipitation throughout the year. You may have an impression that Japan is a water-rich country, but this area experiences water shortage problems from time to time. On the other hand, the Pacific Ocean side has high precipitation in summer due to the monsoon from the southeast. Winters are also mild, with the warm Kuroshio Current flowing in the Pacific. Shikoku has been an important transport hub since ancient times, as it is home to the Seto Inland Sea, which connects the ancient capital of Kyoto with Kyushu, the country's gateway to the outside world. Because of its strategic importance, many famous battles took place here. In 939, Fujiwara no Sumitomo, a mid-ranking aristocrat, launched a massive rebellion against the imperial court from Hiburi Island in modern-day Ehime Prefecture, joining forces with local pirates. Although the rebellion was suppressed 2 years later, the incident rocked the imperial court and triggered the rise of samurai. In 1185, the Battle of Yashima, a key battle in the famous Genpei War, was fought in present-day Kagawa Prefecture. During the Sengoku, or Japan's Warring States period, many warlords rose and fell. Among them, Chosokabe Motochika established hegemony over Shikoku in 1585. But Motochika's glory was short-lived. Toyotomi Hideyoshi, one of the 3 unifiers of Sengoku Japan, launched a massive invasion against Shikoku. Motochika had no choice but to surrender. After Tokugawa Ieyasu established the new shogunate in the early 17th century, Shikoku was ruled by several warlords assigned by the shogunate. In the 19th century, samurai from Tosa domain, modern-day Kochi Prefecture, played a key role in dismantling the shogunate rule. Among them was Sakamoto Ryoma, who brokered the secret alliance between Satsuma and Choshu domains, which had previously been bitter enemies. The alliance led to the toppling of the shogunate in 1867 and bringing about Meiji Restoration. A century and a half after his death, Ryoma remains one of the most admired and beloved historical figures in the country. Today, Shikoku thrives on its agriculture and fishing industry, while its Seto inland seaside is known as a production center of the country's shipbuilding industry, capitalizing on its tradition as a maritime transport hub. Next, let's look at the features and attractions of each of the prefectures that make up the region. Tokushima Prefecture. Among the country's 47 prefectures, it ranks 36th in area and 44th in population. Its prefecture capital is Tokushima City, and Tokushima is known for Awa Odori Dance Festival. Awa Odori is a Bon Odori dance unique to Tokushima. Bon Odori originated as a Buddhist ritual to entertain the spirits of the ancestors. It is a signature festival of the Japanese summer held in most neighborhoods across the country. But Tokushima's Awa Odori is special. It has a history of around 400 years, and the festival attracts more than 1 million people from all over Japan and abroad. Awa Odori has 2 types of dance. Onna Odori, literally women's dance, is a dance performed by a group of women characterized by choreographed, graceful, and supple movements. While Otoko Odori, or men's dance, features free-spirited, energetic, and sometimes funny movements. Men and women in Tokushima are so devoted to the Awa Odori dance that they are set to live for the 12th day of August, when the festival begins. Tokushima is also known as the country's main producer of indigo, a blue dye that is extracted from a plant. Indigo dyeing began over 800 years ago in the Yoshino River basin. The flooding of the fast-flowing Yoshino River brought with it fertile soil, ideal for growing indigo plants. Craftsmen in this area continue to produce indigo dye using traditional technique and support Japan's dyeing and weaving culture. Its rich, deep hue was called Japan Blue and works well with traditional Japanese design patterns, and have provided color to Japanese life since ancient time. Kochi Prefecture. Among the country's prefectures, it ranks 18th in area and 45th in population. Its prefecture capital is Kochi City, and Kochi is known for Yosakoi Dance Festival, another famous dance festival that's celebrated in Shikoku. In contrast to Awa Odori, which has its origin as a Buddhist ritual, Yosakoi has no religious background. People purely enjoy the dances. Yosakoi's history is rather new. It started in 1954 with 750 dancers, but has grown to become one of the country's representative dance festivals, with as many as 18,000 dancers and 1 million spectators. The Yosakoi dance can be freely arranged with two simple rules: dancing forward while clapping Naruko clappers, and including the phrase from the official Yosakoi Naruko Odori song somewhere in the music. The passionate dance has spread from Kochi to various parts of the country. This one is a scene from Harajuku Super Yosakoi Dance Festival celebrated in Tokyo. Kochi is also known for Shimanto River. It is the longest river in Shikoku and known as Japan's last pure stream. So called because it has no large man-made dams on its main stream, flowing freely until it pours into the Pacific Ocean. Near the headwaters of the Shimanto River spreads the vast Shikoku karst plateau, counted among the country's 3 largest karst formations. In the middle reaches, there is a basin wide enough for canoeing and boating. And one of the intriguing sights along the river are the submersible bridges that have been designed to submerge during floods. They lack guardrails so that the bridges will not be carried off by rising waters. Shimanto River is a place where you can see what the river landscape was like in old days of Japan. Ehime Prefecture. Among the country's 47 prefectures, it ranks 26th in area and 28th in population. Its prefecture capital is Matsuyama City, and Ehime is known for tradition of haiku. Haiku is the world's shortest form of poetry, composed of 575 syllable patterns with a kigo or word symbolizing the season as its essential component. The city of Matsuyama is known for producing some of the most admired haiku poets in modern Japanese history. Among them stands out Masaoka Shiki, who brought innovation to the world of haiku poetry, while also carrying on its tradition. He proposed a realistic style of haiku featuring sketches of life. And Matsuyama, Shiki's hometown, had no shortage of monuments for Shiki's inspiration. Among them are Matsuyama Castle, known for its linked keep, which is a combination of a grand keep connected with a subsidiary keep via a roofed passage, and Dogo Onsen, one of the country's oldest hot spring resorts. Shiki created around 25,000 haiku in his 32-year lifetime. The haiku tradition still carries on today. The Matsuyama city hosts National High School Haiku Contest every summer, and haiku posts are set up in various parts of the city where locals and tourists can submit their haiku. Some of the best ones are selected and announced by the city. Ehime is also known for Shimanami Expressway. The Shimanami Expressway is the westernmost of the 3 bridged roads linking Shikoku with Honshu Island. The expressway contains 55 bridges. Among them, the Tokushima Kaido Bridge is known as the world's longest series of suspension bridges. The Shimanami Expressway has a lane dedicated to bicycles that attracts cyclists from around the world. The 70-kilometer route lets you cross a sea strait of beautiful scenery woven by many islands dotting the Seto Inland Sea. Kagawa Prefecture. Among the country's 47 prefectures, it ranks 47th in area, meaning it is the smallest prefecture by land area, and ranks 39th in population. Its prefecture capital is Takamatsu City, and Kagawa is known for Sanuki Udon noodles. Wheat has been one of the essential crops in Kagawa since ancient times because its dry and warm climate is well suited for wheat production. This led to a culinary culture of eating udon noodles. In addition, anchovies, the main ingredients for Sanuki Udon's dashi broth, are readily available from the Seto Inland Sea, making Kagawa an ideal location for udon production. And the prefecture is making efforts to brand itself as Japan's Udon Prefecture. Udon noodle is eaten all over Japan, but the Sanuki Udon is known for its strong, chewy noodles and the dashi broth that has a bolder, fishier flavor than other types of dashi. Kagawa is also known for Shodoshima, an island off the coast of Takamatsu City. Shodoshima is steeped in mythology. In Japan's creation myth, it is said to be the 10th island created by the ancestral deities of the imperial family. The island has thrived as one of the country's major producer of soy sauce, capitalizing on the high-quality salt from the Seto Inland Sea and its dry, mild climate. What makes Shodoshima's soy sauce special is that the producers stick to the traditional brewing method using wooden vats, which has become very rare in the country. And Shodoshima attracts visitors with some of the most beautiful scenic spots in the Seto Inland Sea. Among them are Angel Road, the sandy beach that only appears at ebb tide, terraced rice paddies reminiscent of Japan's rural past, and the Kankake Gorge that offers spectacular views during the autumn color season. Finally, I would like to mention Shikoku pilgrimage of 88 temples. It is a multi-site pilgrimage of 88 temples associated with the Buddhist monk Kukai, one of the country's most admired monks native of Shikoku. The Shikoku pilgrimage had some special features. Unlike most other pilgrimages, which have a single destination, this one has 88 temples scattered around the island as destinations, and the pilgrimage route is circular shaped, which is very rare in the world. There are no strict rules on the pilgrimage style. People traditionally walked, but you can use a bicycle, a car, or a chartered bus. Each of the 88 temples is numbered, but you can start from any temple. You don't have to complete all the temples in one single journey. Many people complete a part of the pilgrimage at a time. Last but not least, you do not need to be a Buddhist. Shikoku people will welcome you regardless of your religion and nationality. Pilgrims come for different reasons. Some make the pilgrimage to pray for the deceased, some to reflect on their lives, while others just to experience the beautiful nature and the culture of Shikoku Island. These are just some of the features and attractions of Shikoku. Shikoku may not be the first place that comes to mind when you think of Japan, but its beautiful nature, the passionate dances, and the pilgrimage tradition all give Shikoku a charm found nowhere else in the country. Now over to you. If you have been to any of the prefectures in Shikoku, please share your recommended places to visit or attractions. And if you have never been to Shikoku, what are something in this video that you found interesting? Please write down in the comments down below. And to everyone, thank you for watching. ありがとうございました。さようなら。